Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on the Hermetic Hermit. This reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome cross-watchers. We're going to be taking a look into your love life for the next week, Gemini, and this is going to be timeless as always, so no date, no timeline. Whenever you see it is when you're meant to see it. Keep in mind that not everything is going to resonate, so keep what does, but make sure you get rid of the rest. And don't force anything. Alright, Gemini, we're going to start off with some oracle cards just to get the overall general energy for whatever you may be going through at this time, and we'll try and see what's coming in for you for the next week in your love life as well. And then we'll get into the tarot cards, and then some more oracle decks after that. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, Spirit, for Gemini, please, can we get some cards for the general energy for whatever they're going through at this time, please? Okay. We have 39, new life. 6, not for you. And 17, the fates. Sorry, the lighting is kind of crap. It's a gloomy day out today, and I rely pretty heavily on natural light. Alright, Gemini, so what I'm seeing here is, with this new life card, I feel like a lot of you are just craving some sort of switch in energy, some sort of new lifestyle, right? Whatever you're going through or have been going through or did go through in the recent past, wasn't very peaceful. I kind of stuttered there because 23, peace. You didn't have space to, this is really weird, I was going to say space to breathe, and there's 29, breathe on the bottom of the deck. It's not for everyone, of course, but I think you're just coming to the conclusion that whoever that you're with is just not for you, right? And before, maybe it didn't seem very plain or obvious, but now it's almost like it's very black and white for you. You're like, all right, this person is just not for me. This new life card is also tying into this fates card. This is some sort of new energy that's coming in for you in your love life, right? Someone you're meant to be with, someone you're fated to be with, and it's going to give you new life. And because peace and breathe are on the bottom of the deck, it's going to be someone who helps bring you peace and gives you space to breathe, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does. Alright, Gemini, let's get right into the tarot. There's not a very specific person here. I mean, there kind of is. So let's see. We'll get your feelings towards whoever you're dealing with at this time. We'll get their feelings towards you. Then we'll get their actions towards you in the near future, and then outcome. Alright. For Gemini, please, Spirit, how does Gemini feel about this person that they're dealing with at this time? How does Gemini feel about this person that they're dealing with at this time, please? One more. There's a couple more there. Let's see. We have the 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo with that Sun card out. There's this overall, even though the Sun is out, we have the Ace of Cups. There's this feeling of being trapped, Gemini. And I do feel like it's your energy. You feel trapped for some reason. I'm getting this vibe that it's always like you have to do a lot of the work within the relationship with the 7 of Pentacles here. I think maybe recently even you were taking stock of like the relationship in general, and not that you're picky about who's putting energy in where, but I think you're just coming to the realization of how much more energy and time and all of that stuff you've put into this relationship than this person has, if that makes sense, right? Because Judgment's here, so there's some sort of test that I do feel like you have passed or will be passing, and but regardless of that, whoever this person is, you absolutely do care about them very deeply, right? And with that Sun there, let's see, what is this 8 of Swords? Because it's kind of out of place a little bit, but I think it's more because it is in the future space that I think there's just that energy coming in for you, Gemini, and it's just that you feel trapped and you want to feel that Sun energy, you want to feel that new life energy, right? But let's see, what is that 8 of Swords, please, Spirit? What is this 8 of Swords for Gemini? Thank you. One more? Okay. We have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Devil on the bottom of the deck. That's Capricorn energy, and we have Aries there. I'm almost feeling like some of you could be married, right? So you feel obligated to this person. You could just feel very like comfortable where you are, and it's hard to shake things up when you've been doing the same thing for so long, right? But it's definitely, there's this like undertone of negativity, especially with the Devil being here as well, Gemini. Something's just not adding up. I feel like that Devil energy is more about your person than it is you, right? You bring the sun while they bring the Devil. That's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. How does this person feel about Gemini at this time, please, Spirit? How does this person feel about Gemini at this time, please? That one. 2 more, please. 1 more. Thank you. We have the Tower. The Hermit. That could, sorry, that's Virgo energy. And then the 10 of Cups. So although the 10 of Cups is a good card, if we look at it in comparison to the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups is just about dating. They're courting each other on the card, right? Whereas the 10 of Pentacles is long-term commitment and stability and inheritance, legacy, having kids if that's something you want to do, things like that, right? So I feel like right now in this moment, something did happen. I feel like maybe you guys are in separation, but it caused some sort of, someone stepped back quite a bit. And I think it was you, Gemini, with this Hermit here, right? And it's really messing this person up, right? But I do feel like this is something that's been going on for a while, where you've been you're talked out, right? You've tried to have the discussion with them. You've tried to change things. You've tried to do all the work to make things work, and they didn't. And they never took you seriously for some reason. If you were like, okay, I'm going to leave if things don't change, right? And now that you've left, if that is your story, they're all like, oh my God, I want this back. But keep in mind, that's not the 10 of Pentacles. I'm also feeling like, because if you guys are deep into the relationship, you may not be married, or even if so, you are married, right? That's something that's built up over time, right? So I feel like this person is very stuck in the past and how things were, and they're constantly, like, they're never living in the now. That's not for everyone, but all right, let's see this person's actions towards you. This person's actions towards Gemini in the near future, please. 2 more. 1 more, please. We got the 3 of Pentacles. The Emperor did pop back out. 5 of Pentacles. And the Moon. That's Pisces energy, sorry. Because, yeah, that's weird. Because the Emperor popped back out, I got this very direct message of repetition, right? I don't like this 5 of Pentacles with the Moon. And that's just like, let me start at the Emperor. Sorry, I'm getting kind of jumbled in my head. The Emperor at his worst can be very stagnant. He's comfortable with where he is. He doesn't want to move. He believes that what he gets, he is owed, even if he hasn't done anything to receive those things or earn those things, right? And gender doesn't matter. It's just a male on the card, right? So I feel like this person just wants things to be how they were, especially if you were catering to them in whatever way, shape, or form, right? They want to go back to that. And they feel very left out in the cold, very victimized at this point, which is just insane. You could be dealing with a very hardcore narcissist here, but what is this Moon? What is this Moon with this 5 of Pentacles, please? Because the Moon is just generally about confusion, lies, you know, things like there's no clarity, there's a fog out in front of everything, that kind of energy. So we have the Magician and the Queen of Cups, as well as the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, this person's projecting, that's what it is. Yeah, because that's really weird. I've never really noticed that these are 2 literally giant light bulbs. For whatever reason, I always saw those as moon rays. But I got projecting. This person is just projecting making it seem like you're the one that's doing everything wrong. And not that you're perfect or anything, Gemini, but they definitely had the upper hand in screwing things up here, I'm feeling, because with the Magician, that's all about manipulation, right? And what I'm getting here is exactly what I'm saying about what they're doing, they're seeing that as you. Like, you're coming up as the Queen of Cups. I hope this makes sense. They think you're manipulative and you're just doing things you're hurting them on purpose and whatever. All this just poor me crap I'm hearing. Like, wah. Sorry. I think there's this sense of revenge here. I don't know why. And I think it's like your person, whoever you're dealing with here. Because you hurt them so bad, even though in reality, like, they dug their own grave, right? They just refused to get into it. They want you to come back so they can hurt you back. So they can do what you did to them. When in reality, it's like, okay, but you already were hurting me the entire relationship, so... Okay. Who is this person? They kind of suck. Alright, let's get... That was actions, right? Yeah, let's get outcome. Ooh, there's one. Can we get outcome between Gemini and this person, please? Yeah, so like I said, they're definitely going to come back around if you're not in contact with them at this point, but I think you see right through their crap at this point. Alright, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence and doing your own thing. If you ask the tarot, hey, is someone single? And that card flies out, that's a yes, right? This is absolutely your energy. I feel like you're vibing. You intuitively knew, like, one of the first cards out was not for you, right? So I think you just intuitively knew that this whole thing was not going to work. And you know it's still not going to work, regardless of what this person comes at you with, right? Oh, I've changed, blah, blah, blah. And I see you just moving forward with this Chariot. I see you moving into this new life. This new energy. And it's a faded energy. I want to see this new energy that's coming in, sorry. Can we get some info about this new energy coming in, please, Spirit? Oh, whoa, they're flying. Holy. We have the Ace of... I almost said Wands. That's not the Ace of Wands. That's Swords. Ace of Swords. Three of Swords. And, ooh, would you look at that? The Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like... Oh, sorry. We had the Five of Swords. That flew out first, too. But this isn't like how the person is or how they act. This is just indicating how you may know them. So for the majority of you, this new energy that's coming in is someone that you've dealt with in the past. That's what this Ace of Swords is. I feel like you have some sort of deeper connection with them, and it wasn't like this Three of Swords isn't cheating or anything like that. It just feels like it didn't work out. It didn't work out for some reason. That's what all this sword on energy is. There's too many negative thoughts coming into play, too, at the time with whoever this was. Could have been a situationship, could have been an ex, like I said. But we do have the Ten of Pentacles out, which, in my personal opinion, like I said, is a step up from the Ten of Cups. This person, whoever this is, if they do show their face again sometime soon, which they will, because this is a near future reading, right? They want this. They want growth, and they want a happy family. They want... marriage, if that's something you're into, right? Just they want long term with you is what I'm hearing, which is super cool. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. Ooh, excuse me, Gemini. Let's get some oracle cards for you for some advice, and then we'll get some angel answers after that. All of these decks are pre-shuffled beforehand to save some time on camera. All right. Could we get some advice for Gemini for whatever they are going through at this time? For this situation, please, Spirit. Can I get one more? Thank you. We have 20. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. 41. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. I feel like another sign just got these two cards, too. Yeah, okay, so it's not necessarily that you are ruled by your emotions in any way, shape, or form, Gemini. Not that you're an angry person. This just means, you know, it's not only indicating that you're doing a good job keeping your temper for me, and I'm intuitively picking up on this, right? But it's also saying, like, don't let any of those other emotions get to you either. If they seem like they changed, like, say this was a long-term thing and they've been toxic forever, and now that you separate from them, all of a sudden they seem like a brand new person, they're not. Don't let those emotions that might bubble up rule you. And for those of you that were in, like, a crazy toxic kind of situation, Spirit's saying, you know, any sort of conditioning that may have came into place from this person is going to be falling away for you. We have 44. You can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. This is your person's energy, right? They are so stuck in the past, like I was saying, that they just don't have any sort of sense of a proper future. It's crazy. All right, now is the time to go ahead and ask your questions, Gemini. They can be yes or no questions. I can't promise I can give you yes or no answers, but sorry if you can hear the sirens. It's rainy and icy out today. But yeah, you can ask yes or no questions. Can't promise I can give you yes or no answers, but we'll see what comes on through. One more shuffle. There we go. Okay, Spirit, for Gemini, please. Can we get some answers to Gemini's questions at this time, please? One more, please. One more at least, please. There it is. Okay, we have ask for help from others. Ooh, romance. And big happy changes. Wow, I love that. Those are some awesome cards. Okay, so this ask for help from others, it can literally mean like in your physical support group in real life, right? Especially if it's some sort of situation that you need to get out of quietly, anything like that, like ask for help from others. But for the majority of you, this is talking about asking help from like your guides, angels, God, the universe, all that fun stuff. And they will respond. They want to help you, right? But you gotta ask. And then the romance and the big happy changes, that's everything we were just talking about with that newer energy coming in, even if it is an ex, right? There is some just, I don't know, it's making me smile. It's making me a little bit giddy, Gemini, right? Just romance and big happy changes. I like it. Okay. All right, Gemini, I think that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. If it resonated even a little bit, please give me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see some more in the future. All right, good luck with everything, Gemini. Bye.